talk about how the information got leaked and if it's true that Zeus is helping Tesehki hide her dark past. Again, make sure to watch part 1 if you haven't seen it. Hit the subscribe button with notifications because we are on the road to 400k, baby. But it all started when Fuyysonnn and Tesehki had a sit down for Baddies Midwest. And apparently Ahna and Tesehki were on the phone with an influencer on Instagram named fuyysonnn.
I just know that forehead is full of dark secrets.
Before I talk about the conversation, we had to go into a little bit of background with fuyysonnn, which is so important. I don't know if he was doing anything else before that, but I do know with Baddies, that's when I found him, and that's when he started to have a growth on his Instagram page. He ended up becoming friends with Tesehki and Ahna, and his shit just got so biased. He even admits this. He even talks about how he even lied for Ahna, was sticking up for Ahna, and you could just tell that he was such a fan. He was so far up their ass that when he spoke about them, it was just so carefully worded. I remember even leaving a comment one day saying, damn, it's gonna be tough being friends with them and try to do this at the same time, especially when you're a fan. Like, he was fanboying. That's what it honestly looked like. And there's a power dynamic there when you are a fanboy and you are friends with these people that you basically idolize. That's honestly what it looked like. Again, his Instagram got deleted, which we'll talk about that, but there was a time when he mentioned about the girls apparently getting it on with Lemmy, right? And he basically said they're all grown. And I'm like, yeah, I know he's young. No grown adult would say that ish. Oh, they're grown. They can sleep with anybody. No, not in a work environment like that. There's so many reasons why you wouldn't want to be sleeping with your boss. There's so much disadvantages, advantages for certain people, yeah, but disadvantages for others because you don't suck the cheese under his skin. It means you're not going to get promoted. Like, that's a bit unfair, don't you think? So obviously, an environment when you pull that involved is not a healthy work environment. Like, come on now, let's not go, oh, we grown. Bitch, you're not gonna suck cheese under your boss's and dick. So a lot of the times he was sticking up for them, going hard for them, and it just looked so bad. And you know, you gotta think about this friendship dynamic. It's like, are they really friends with Fuyysonnn because they can control the narrative that he puts out there? Let's keep it real, he got a big platform on Instagram. Being friends with him and having him in your back pocket is definitely gonna be handy. Tesehki and Fuyysonnn had to sit down, and apparently Tesehki and Ahna were on the phone with Fuyysonnn talking about the situation.
Ahna did call me. She let me know, like, you know, how the sit down went. She was like, oh no, the sit down didn't go well.
He was on the phone with me and Tesehki for a bunch of hours, and Tesehki was venting, letting him know what's going on, and he was calling Fuyysonnn weird. He was popping his while we were all on the phone.
She didn't really touch on everything, but she said a couple stuff, and I was like, she said some stuff that, she said her side of the sit down. Basically saying that stuff that Fuyysonnn did. I can't remember, but I do remember I was like, yeah, that's weird. Like, that's weird. Because again, right, that's my friend. She's telling me the X, Y, and Z. You know, I'm getting one side, and based on what she was saying on her side, I'm like, oh yeah, that is weird, right? So boom, that's it, that's all. That's all it was said. Because I don't really know, I don't like, because you know, the stuff Tesehki and Fuyysonnn got, that's family business. I don't talk about it. Even in the video, I didn't talk about it.
He did end up leaking it, which we're going to get into more later. Keep watching. But anyway, he ended up going on the phone with DJ Sky, right? I guess he's got a little friendship with her. Fuyysonnn was allegedly there as well.
Okay, hey, you know what I'm saying? She's there with her.
And they end up building a bond. And
so now it's to the point where now she's talking to me. So now me and Fuyysonnn be on the phone, we talking, X, Y, and Z. She also tells me about her side of the sit down that she ended up having with Tesehki on, you know, with Baddies Midwest. All right. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that is what happened. Because technically, Ahna wasn't there. Ahna was not there in the sit down. Fuyysonnn refused to film with her and Biggie. All right. So Ahna wasn't there. She's getting the scoop from. She's getting, I guess, I don't know what version she's getting. I'm getting the version from Fuyysonnn. So I already told Fuyysonnn, oh, that's not what I heard.
Fuyysonnn also got, I'm assuming, Tesehki's side. Like, did Tesehki not tell you anything on the phone at all? Because when you're watching these live streams, you hear Ahna say Tesehki, mention Tesehki, there's Tesehki's on the phone with him as well as her. But he's like, I only got Ahna's side. No, didn't you also get Tesehki's side? I don't know if he's trying to make out that he only spoke with Ahna or maybe Tesehki was there on mute and didn't say anything and let Ahna talk. I don't know, but it's massively confusing.
You feel me? They said something else. I never told Krishan what they had said because, to be honest, I barely remember what they said. I barely remember now.
But then he says, I don't remember what they said. So he then adds Tesehki into the conversation, which was mad confusing to me.
Me and Krishan on the phone, talking, chatting up. This guy, we all having a good time, laughing, joking. Fast forward, we get on live. You know, we on live.
Now, fuyysonnn ends up going live on TikTok, right? He's on live with DJ Sky and Krishan is there. And Krishan talks about having this sit down. Now, I don't know if she did this purposely because she knows fuyysonnn is friends with Tesehki, or if she generally wants to have this sit down with him. Let's see if it actually happens and pays into fruition.
I'm down. Krishan is big. Krishan is big.
A little bit odd, especially for people who've been watching fuyysonnn. You would think, oh, all of a sudden you want to interview Krishan because she's big, but what about all these other people that were on the show and they had beef with Ahna, etc. You were biased, etc. And now all of a sudden you want to talk to Krishan, someone that isn't cool with the people that you're friends with, right? According to him, he decided, I guess he was thinking that he wanted to like be more open and back to his old self when he wasn't biased.
We get on Instagram and he's doing a sit down with Krishan because he fanned out. He knows it's gonna bring him views. He don't give a. He just knows it's gonna bring him views.
Now this is when Ahna ends up messaging him on Instagram. Shout out to With Miss K. She's the one who read it because I could not read it. My dyslexia was playing up when I was trying to read Anna's messages, but here it is.
In the messages it says, "Stop being weird, bro." This is what Ahna said. And I'm gonna play the audio.
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, no shade. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? What's your issue with Krishan? That no tea, no shade. Like, girl, my thing is ain't no. So what? She wanted to link me. Okay. Well, I don't see the issue with nothing when y'all cool. When you cool with, like, I can understand maybe Tesehki said something to me, but you, like, girl, that's throwing me off a little bit because, bitch, didn't you say you don't got no problem with Krishan on live too? And ain't y'all cool with people like Jayla and Scotty, and you cool with Rody now too, and they cool with Krishan? But it's a problem that she wanted to link up with me, but she can link up with everybody else. I'm lost. Like, please, somebody, please make it make sense.
So this is what they said in the messages. Anna says, "You no good and you being weird. After me and Tesehki was on the phone with you for hours and she vented to you, he says, you dragging it." Then Anna said, "B, she's not going to say nothing to you because she spoke to me about it, whether you like it or not. You'll be mad and certain-ish you do be dragging it out because you want your little one to that B is not your friend. You have a friend. That B just went on national television and said your friend touched her at 7 years old and told her she needs to eat her pee. You keep trying to be funny. You gonna see in the long run, nobody gonna F with you. I'm not dragging it because this B was crying tears for hours yesterday just for you to go and post her sister. I don't give a F if I don't have an issue with Krishan. I give a F about my friend, and maybe you're going to realize that. You should realize that when you give a F about your friend more than something, you're going to understand that."
The thing is, at the end of the day, I really don't know what the issue is. This is someone who is a blogger, obviously talks about baddies, etc. And is jumping into her emotions because of what she experienced, witnessing, I guess, them arguing about that situation and Tesehki crying. So she feels some type of way and she's jumping the gun. Okay, well, why don't Tesehki do a sit down with him too then? What makes you think that he would even bring up that situation? Now, he did say that that's family business. He doesn't talk about that, etc. So to me, I just feel she's jumping the gun, she's jumping assumptions, she thinks the worst is gonna happen, and she's in her emotional state right now.
So then fuyysonnn responds and he says,
"You act like I was the one on live with her, like I was texting her or something."
So the fact that he's like, well, you act like I was texting her or something, weren't you in a phone conversation with her? So this tells me that he knows deep down, if you build a friendship with someone, then you shouldn't be friends with the ops. But he's battling with himself because it's his job at the same time. So that's his fault. Don't build friendships with people that you talk about.
I was on live with DJ Scott, and she happened to be there. This was not planned. Like, what?
You're over here yelling at me, going off on me, when I do think it's weird because we were just on the phone and venting you and talking to you about how she's doing all this crazy, wild shit to her. She didn't do nothing to me. I'm not mad at Krishan. I said I don't got an issue. She don't like me because I'm close with her sister. I never seem to see Tesehki cry the way I seen her cry yesterday. I mean, sobbing the way she had me cry. I had to leave the scene. It's not that I don't like Krishan. It's the fact that I really love my friend, and I can tell this shit is tearing her apart. And I don't think you being Tesehki's little brother should ever give her the platform to talk at all. She could do that with somebody else. And it's because we haven't called you. Let me tell you something. I was all here for Krishan. That first dinner was terrible. I mean, horrible. Like, I really wish you would know, but I'm waiting for her to call you because I don't want to be the one. Matter of fact, I'm about to get us all on the phone. Krishan evil. For real, I would have never took her for that. But she's evil, bro.
Anyway, there was a video that went viral basically saying that Tesehki and Krishan are made up. Apparently that is not true. And he ended up sharing that with Ahna.
So then Ahna says, they didn't make up. It's a effing lie. I don't know who told you that. Girl, that shit was terrible. I don't know what the y'all talking about. You can't believe everything. They never made up.
Okay, well, ain't nobody told me nothing. And the post going viral and everybody's saying it, so it's like, okay.
They not cool. Krishan just was scared to fight her. She said she wasn't going to put her baby down so Tifa don't hit her. We are not allowed to clear the air. Just know, terrible. She's suing Krishan. Everything. They over here asking her, please, not to do anything with legal issues. But it's getting like that.
This is all politics.
No, this is all true. Real life.
Then y'all ain't even tell me nothing. I'm just expecting to know the outcome of what happened. That makes no sense. Literally.
We about to call you.
Well, I'll go back to work in 30 minutes.
So basically another news flash is happening. There are messages flying around of Ahna being in a group chat talking crap about a cast member or someone else. I have no idea. But the messages were basically fake, showing Ahna in this group chat. Fuyysonnn looks at this and leaves a comment.
I said in the comments, I said, I can't defend her no more, no shade. And then I reposted the post, the Zeus T Inc. post that he had posted. And I had put, she's slow as being in a group chat with fans. I can't defend her no more. Apparently, Ahna, she felt the way because I called her slow.
Now, according to Fuyysonnn, this is normal talk that he has towards Ahna, because they be roasting each other when they go live together, calling each other slow, etc. So he didn't feel any type of way in the way that he said it.
For me, it was like, girl, she's slow as fuck for being in the group chat talking with the fans. I can't even defend her no more. Like a king. But she took it as, that bitch slow as fuck for him to be in a group chat talking with her friends. I can't defend her no more. She took it as that.
Now, in the live streams, you did say
on it is, if the messages are real, you're slow because why are you in a group chat talking with the fans? And if you saying you don't want to fight, you don't want no issues with Ivory, why would you? I don't care. She was. No, I said she was slow. Yes, I said if they're real, she's slow. But they're not real though. They're not real. They're not real. They're not real. So therefore, my comment saying if they're real, she's slow. They're not real. They came out that the message was fake. She just got to that point where she was just firing off at me earlier. That because I was on live with Krishan, so maybe that's why she probably received it the wrong way because we was already low key into it.
You and your messy ass comments, I can't with you. Those messages are not real. Like, you funny as F.
Apparently there was some post that he made on social media. I could not find this.
I was like, I don't care, bro, you're weird, and blocked him. Did I talk about him, y'all? Did I go online? Did I do any of that? Friends argue. This bitch ass nigga gonna talk about me. This is the third time he do that though. Anytime I get mad at him, or we clock his tea, me or Tesehki, we clock his tea, he get receptive. He don't know how to take what's coming to him because he swear when you tell your friend about yourself, you can't be okay. So if we can't tell you about yourself, why your bitch ass always getting mad? He always talking about friends this, friends that. You're weird.
But she ended up responding to what he said.
After you mean, tell the reason why I'm mad at you, B. I'm not mad at you outside of you. Popping your ish in the comments and not hitting me up like a real friend. You weird as F. You keep doing Instagram. I haven't said ish thing about you, bro. F you. You do this ish again for the second time. That's weird as F. You do everything for social media. I don't do this ish with my friends. I'm cool. You didn't even send me it to see it. I just got my phone back because we were filming. And I see that that's the first thing I effing see. Like, F do you mean? Can you?
Now it's an issue, the fact that I'm cool with, you know, Krishan and I'm on live with her or whatever. Like, I gotta get the scoop from both parties. Yeah, I understand, you know, I'm cool with you, Ahna, and, you know, even Tesehki, I'm cool with you too.
So anyway, he ended up going on TikTok explaining the situation that happened because they end up going back and forward. He's crying, etc.
No, I'm not gonna cry on this live. I'm not gonna, no, I'm really not. Like, I'm really not.
Also, let me make something very clear. Do not be believing these actresses and these with the fake tears on the live. Y'all are.
And then he ends up leaking the messages between him and Ahna.
I didn't say nothing bad about Krishan. I'm a real ass bitch and I stand behind my friend. This bitch is going around saying my friend is a f***er. She even tried to say it on national television again. And I don't have an issue. But you don't do that to your sister, that you love her. So I said that's weird and evil. So I don't give a about him showing messages. That don't hurt me, babe. Because in my message, I'm a real bitch something. He unsent his messages too. I screenshotted it.
His page ended up getting taken down.
Pages get gone, right? So, say, you know, the cast member doesn't do something that Zeus doesn't like. So they submit the copyright claim on the videos that they told them to post, and Instagram deletes their page. So basically, what they did is they copyrighted all my reviews. Of course, all my reviews. But this time, in that case, they got rights to the reviews because, you know, I show footage of the show. I screenshot and I show clips, like photos and pics of the show. So, of course, they can copyright that. So that's what they copyrighted, and Instagram deleted my page. Now, it's weird because on my other page that I had my first page that I had 93,000 on, when they had copyrighted my videos, Instagram did not delete my page. It did not delete my page. They just locked me out for 2 days and I was able to get back in. But this time, and Zeus had last time, on my other old page, they had copyrighted like that. They had copyrighted 154 of my posts. 154. I was like, what the? So I was locked out my account for mad long. Like, it was like 2 days, 3 days, whatever. Then I got back in. But I'm on my new page that I had 34,000 on. They only copyrighted 3 things and my page was gone. So I was like, that's a little weird, but cool. So on my new page, you know, I was posting my videos, but they doing the same thing. But now they're submitting false copyright claims, right? And you know, when you submit false copyright claims, that's illegal. It's right. And I'm gonna show receipts as well. So I'm gonna show y'all a video of right here of what they did. Right here, you see, remove post, copyright, contact reporter. You see it right there, copyright reporter name, Zeus Network LLC. And that is my Now That's TV content. That's Young and Reckless. They have no rights to that. Here we go right here. This is the girls trip. This is Now That's TV owns this, but they copyrighted for Zeus, right? And then they also copyrighted a YouTube video, my story from Asian Doll's YouTube video. Right there. So
now obviously the way they took it down was really unfair and unjust. They purposely did that. Some people also speculated that the reason why the page got taken down is because he leaked messages about what Krishan say, and some people are also jumping the gun that they are going to cut out that part where Krishan accuses Tesehki for the things that she allegedly did to her when she was 7 years old. So that's why they took the page down, because they are trying to help Tesehki put it under the rug and, like, you know, make sure no one knows about this, etc. But that just sounds like cap, because everyone knows about this by now. It's been all over the internet, it's been on the news, it's been on the blogs, it's been everywhere about what apparently she did to her nephew, etc. Most likely Ahna probably said something to the boss and he took it down.